finals. The beaten finalist from 2019, Anders Antonsen, against the reigning world champion, Kunlavut Wida-san. Well, as far as the men's singles draw was concerned, we only started with 7 seeds. 3 of those seeds lost in the first round. So we were down to 4 seeds for second round action, and 4 seeds made it through to the quarter-final stage, 2 in each half of the draw, as you could see. 6 different nationalities, making it the most diverse at quarter-final stage of any of the 5 disciplines. And we're guaranteed a new name on the trophy, because no former champions in the quarter-final draw onwards. In fact, in the second round, we only had 1 former champion, and that was the winner from 2019, Cho Tien-chen, the man that beat Anders Antonsen in that final 5 years ago. In fact, Cho Tien-chen was the only former champion in the whole of the draw, because 2 former champions withdrew before the start of play. The 3-time defending champion, Victor Axelsen, he withdrew sadly, and so did the 2017 winner,
Indonesia.
Shrikant. Perhaps we ought to make mention of Yong Jun Chao, who was promoted from the reserve list and made it all the way through to the quarter-final stage, beating Jonathan Christie and then Cho Tien-chen. What a few weeks that young Malaysian has had. But here comes Anders Antonsen. And the reigning world champion from Thailand, Kunlavut Wida-san. Making his 3rd appearance here at the Indonesian Open, and interestingly, Wida-san, prior to this year, never won a match at this particular tournament, lost in the first round on his 2 previous visits here. Well, this will be a 6th meeting between these 2 players, and of the previous 5,
okay, so Anders, would you like to go black or red?
Including the last 2.
Each is
the
black,
last time
you have
they
red.
played was the semi-final of the Indonesian Masters in this
you choose the left
very
side,
arena
receive, Anders will serve.
in January earlier this year. I'm sorry, Steen, I missed who won the toss of the coin there.
And Antonsen won the coin toss and elected to start on the near side.
Yep. He and his fellow Dane, Victor Axelsen, who always choose ends if they wish to win the toss of the coin. So Anders Antonsen, the number 4 seed, is making his 6th appearance here at this particular event. 27 years of age, born in Aarhus, and I have him down as a bit taller than that. I have him down at 6'1". Went down 1 place on the world rankings, published on Tuesday, down to number 5, but did spend 4 weeks from the end of September 2022 as world number 2. That's when we were coming out of the pandemic and out of the frozen rankings. Well, there you can see Lee Chuk-Hyu in the first round, and then the man promoted from the reserve list, Wang Chalon. And in the quarterfinal yesterday, the Commonwealth Games gold medalist Lakshya Sen came from 18-20 down in the opening game to win it 24-22, saving 3 game points. Kunlavut Wida-san is 23 years of age. He turned 23 last month, from the Thai capital of Bangkok. He has been as high as 3, but as you can see, 5 places down from that. And he, like his opponent, has won all of his previous matches in 2 straight games. The beaten finalist from 3 years ago, Loh Ken-yu in the first round, and then Rajawat, who in the first round had beaten his teammate Pranoy, and the quarter-final against Lee Si-ja of Malaysia. So Jeetan Bhatt of Australia will be our umpire for this one, Indonesian service judge. It's quite remarkable, Steen, to think that Wida-san, prior to this year, never won a match at the Indonesian Open.
Yeah, indeed. to be interesting to see this match here, because Antonsen is up 4-1 head-to-head. Outside of Listora, it's 1-all. Antonsen has won all 3 encounters here.
In fact, he seems to have a love affair with this Listora Senayan, doesn't he? Today he's looking to reach his 5th final in total in this very arena. Only the 2nd at the Indonesian Open, but he has been in 3 finals of the Indonesian Masters, which is also played here.
I think it was staff information I gave you, because 2 of them was actually in the Bali event in 2021. 2 of Antonsen's victories against Witisan, so
right,
it's just 3-0 in tournaments in Indonesia.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Kunlavat Wittatson, Thailand. And on my left, Anders Antonsen, Denmark. Anders Antonsen to serve, love all, play.
So the European champion is Antonsen against the world champion, Kunlavat Wittatson. Good opening rally.
Service over, 1 love.
Henrik Jonassen nearest to us, and Jochen Pearson on the Danish coaching bench.
Love. Anders, return the shuttle.
Yep, good umpiring. Hits the shuttle into the net, Antonsen, and then walks away right to the doing a big circle of the court without handing the shuttle back.
Yeah, that's exactly one of the situations that are so easy to umpire. When the rally is finished, if players start walking away from the shuttle, then that's a warning, in my opinion. Because, of course, we need the shuttle.
Yeah. It's no wonder that there's so much delay.
Service over, 1-2.
And if the shuttles are a little bit to the slow side, which I think the men's double we just seen indicated, then this could be a very, very long match.
On left.
Yeah. Good awareness of where the court is.
Service over, 3-1.
Now, Steen, the interesting thing is with this matchup, under the BWF's new rules, because the #1 seed, Viktor Axelsen, the 3-time defending champion, pulled out, Anders Antonsen, as the number 4 seed, got moved to the number 1 seeded position within the draw. And because
Service
he
over.
moved, then, of course,
3.
Widersan, who was the number 8 seed, he also moved. Into the number 4 seeded position. Had we not had the new rules, these two would have met in the quarter-final stage, instead of which they've met in the semi-final stage.
No, it's a very good change, and it means that
Okay, thank you, players.
the seeded spots are taken up by the 8 best players actually present in the or not the 8 best, but the 8 highest ranked present in the tournament. So it meant that Lee Si-jia, who was normally number 9 on the seeding report and thus without a seeding, he got in on the spot where Widersan was placed originally.
Service over. 3-4. Thank you.
It's a match that comes 10 months late in terms of what Anders Antonsen would have liked. He would desperately have liked to have played it on the 27th of August last year in Copenhagen, when Widersan won the World Championship against Kota Naroka.
That's lovely play from Widersan.
Service over.
It's good to see him back,
5-3.
in my opinion, Widersan. He's flown a little bit under the radar since that World Championship gold medal. And nobody's really talked about him in terms of the Olympics, as far as I've heard.
Okay, thank you.
But I think we should.
Yeah. Well, he's got such delightful skills, hasn't he?
Anders, get ready to play, don't worry.
And those skills equip him to beat any other player on his day.
Yeah. Short. Really short again.
That's well in.
This, I think this is going to be a test of the two players' stamina. Antonsen has bettered his physicality a lot over the last 2 years, and it's going to be a challenge in terms of tactical awareness for both players, and then I'm curious to see whether Antonsen's attack is strong enough.
It's interesting you say it's going to be a physical test, because I think we ought to take into account the fact that Antonsen is playing his 4th tournament in 4 weeks.
I don't know if we should count that in Thailand, where he lost in the first round.
Yes, and in fact he lost in the 2nd round in Singapore, didn't he?
Yeah. But he loves to be on the road. So I don't think he's minding it as much as players did back in the old days. I mean, it was almost impossible to play more than 2 tournaments consecutively.
Depends what you mean about the old days, Steen, because in my day, We used to have...
No, I didn't think of that old days.
You cheeky rascal.
But
Yeah, we used to have
true.
at least 3 tournaments in 3 weeks because, you know, it was considered flying from Europe to Asia or vice versa. You know, you wanted to get as much badminton as you possibly could.
Exactly.
But we certainly didn't have the number of tournaments that we have nowadays.
Service over, 7-5. Okay, thank you, players. Back on court. Seven, 5.
Excellent. That's the tactical awareness.
Service over.
Where
6-7.
Jonas Antonsen is really, really strong.
Well, Antonsen is asking the umpire whether he can have the court mopped. That's a fabulous smash.
8-7.
And for the first time in this opening game, Antonsen goes into the lead.
Nine, 7. What? Okay, play.
Somebody using a flashlight?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
This is 4 straight points. Oh, that's a beauty. All about placement, threading it down the line.
It seems like he's playing it so effortlessly. It's look at this. It's a standing smash.
Okay, thank you, players. Back on court. Thank you. 8-9. Service over. 10-9. Interval.
So it's a 2-point advantage for Anders Antonsen here at the mid-game interval of the opening game.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Players back on court. (11-9). Play.
So 11-9 in favour of Antonsen as play resumes.
Only managed to catch one thing in the Danish coaching. Joachim Persson said from that corner he doesn't dare to play the straight clear, so from that corner he's playing only 2-3 corners. And I suppose that's the backhand side of long backhand side of Wittisheim, where the long line clear would have a big risk of getting taken by the sideways drift. So that means Antonsen should overcover the net, the front court area, which he's done, but also look for opportunities in his backhand side. I also think he's done that quite well, looking for attacking opportunities, either straight smash or the cross steep attack. Deception.
Round the back. Lovely.
Big one. Service over. 13,
Well, that will
10.
hurt the reigning world champion, Wittisheim, because I felt that he was trying to up the pace in that rally. Dictate the pace more, and he still didn't win the rally.
Exactly. And Antonsen is penetrating on the forehand side of Wittisheim. Well-placed smashes.
13-10.
Well, Wittisheim is trying to become only the second player from Thailand to reach the men's singles final here, 19 years after the first. And the first was Boonsak Ponsana back in 2005. Lost that final to Lee Hyun-il. Lee Hyun-il was a lovely player from Korea, left-hander, twice fourth in the Olympics.
So far, he might do a comeback. He's done a comeback several times for the Olympics.
He He has.
He's quit, I think 2 to 3 times he's quit.
For 13 all.
So 3 quick points to the world champion.
No complaint from Antonsen.
No.
Yeah. Knew he touched the net.
Okay, thank you, players. Back on court. Get on. Okay, thank you. Thirteen all.
Beautiful. Another
Service
lovely
over.
round the head straight
14,
smash from Antonsen,
13.
finding the mark.
Fifteen, 13.
And we can see that Joachim Persson so far has been right. Vitisan has not played the long forehand corner of Antonsen from either of the two sides when he's been at the back court. I think he needs to do that to keep the court open.
Sixteen, 13.
There it was. But it's gone long.
17, 13.
So 3 quick points from Widersan is answered by 4 quick points from Antonsen.
And now he can overcover those 3 corners even more when Widersan is at the back court.
Service over. 14.
Just checking
17.
to see if he was lucky.
Yeah, it was him. Line judge did a good job.
Yeah, there was the turn.
Yes, thank you.
So he's obviously feeling pretty confident and relaxed, Antonsen, to do that.
He loves to play in this arena here.
14,
I don't know if he brands
17.
himself or the audience branded him as Istora boy. I guess it's from the time where he defeated Kento Momota in Indonesia Masters.
That was in 2019. Oh, lucky net cord.
Service over. 18-14.
Now the net cords for the world champion.
Service over. 15-18. Okay, thank you, players. Fifteen, 18.
Brilliant.
Service over. 19.
And by the look
15.
on Antonson's face, he was a little surprised. That was an outright winner, that punch clear. Completely wrong footing. All the route with his son. Game point opportunities
20. Game
for
point.
Anders
15.
Antonsen. Opening game, 21-15 in favour of the Dane, Anders
First
Antonsen.
game won by Anders Antonsen, 21-15.
21-15 in 27 minutes.
Godt være, det bliver det samme over i forhold på den her side. Men det er, når jeg er nede på bagbanen, så det der ikke skal slå mig væk. Ja, jeg skal blive ved med at holde ned og arbejde. Præcis. Forlænge det på vel, så bliver du ud. Ja, præcis. Bliver du fanget nede bag dig, så får du lige langt nok ind, at de må ikke lige have lidt ekstra.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Coach, return to your chair. Second game. Love all. Play.
So Anders Antonsen looking very good in that opening game, winning it 21-15. Similar scoreline to the opening game the last time they played, which was in the semi-final here in this stadium in January. That's going wide. Second game at the Indonesia Masters in January was very one-sided in favour of Antonsen. Won that second game in January to 8. Missed it. I don't think Widdowson is terribly sure how and where he's going to win his points.
No, I think you're right, and he's got trouble controlling the sideways drift. That's one of the discussion points in the Danish camp, that they feel that maybe the thing that they mentioned about the 3 corners and not playing the right-hand side clear, that maybe also be true for this side, but then it's the forehand side of Widdowson where the crosses should come from.
1-2.
I noticed when he was changing his shirt, Widdowson, he's got a large strapping on his right shoulder.
2-2.
You can see it there, and the question in my mind is whether he is able to fire power smashes.
Service over. 3-2.
Well, that was well left. He even had time to look down at the line, look back up at the shuttle, get his spatial awareness.
Seems to be able to play faster, Antonsen.
5-2.
At a higher pace.
Yeah, he's playing as if he feels very comfortable on this court, and that's understandable, isn't it?
He put on a tweet as he landed in Indonesia and was back on home soil.
Yeah.
So I guess for him it's a bonus to play another tournament in Istora Senayan.
Service over. 3-5.
He's searching for solutions, Vitisan. Getting informations from coach Ngan Trisuk.
Just missed time, that one.
4-5.
What Antonsen has to be wary of is not to become complacent here.
Exactly. Because
Quick.
Vitisan is a player that can win in many different ways, change small things, figure out
Thank
what's
you.
working. I've seen that done a number of times. We saw it in the World Championship final against
4-5.
Naroka. I just have a feeling that he's not in the same physical shape as at the World Championships. He looks
No, I agree with that.
looks a little bit slower at some points on the front court when he's in the defense.
Doesn't look quite as trim either.
No. He said that it's been difficult to come back
Service
after the World
over.
Championship. It took some
6-4.
time off. It was a busy calendar. And that has been difficult. And I guess that's what many badminton players learn the hard way, that you cannot take a full week out of the calendar not without doing some agility or some racket practice. Good play.
That's a super shot. Yeah, just following up on your point there, Steen. You know, if you take time
Service
off,
over.
of course, if a player
5-6.
wins an Olympics or a World Championships or something, you know, it's quite understandable to want to take some time off. There's a
Yeah.
lot of media commitments. You're asked to go on, you know, television
clear?
shows and
Banquets,
yeah, but
stuff like that.
it's the other players who have struggled since winning a big one is the men's doubles champions from the Olympics, Li Yang and Wang Qilin. Wang Qilin took time off, and
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever rekindled that sort of form
5-6.
since.
No, and he has been bogged with injury. Lots of strapping on Wang Qilin whenever he's playing. But at least if you do it, you have to be extremely careful on the way you come back. It's almost like coming back after an injury, only you're not injured.
Yeah.
Service over. 7-5.
But you also stop that momentum, don't you? If you've been playing well to win a major championships and then you take time off, you know, the momentum's gone.
Yeah, self-confidence is a very fragile thing in sports.
Nice.
Good reception.
Service over. 6-7. Quick way. Gunnlaugr.
Well, he's never been in a final of a Super 1000 event. Widersun. So trying to break new ground here this week.
6-7.
Oh, that's a nice finish. That was sort of a chop at the shuttle there to keep it straight. Oh, it's landed well in.
Yeah. 8-7.
There was something with those high lifts there. If Widersun can overcome the front court. It seems like it wasn't as easy for Antonsen now, or at least he wasn't willing to go for it.
6 of the last 8 points to Widersun.
Service over. 8-all.
Missed it.
Service over. 9-8.
Good shot.
What a shot. That is incredible.
10-8.
That goes in the coach's book. That's one of the shots that get a little bit of help by the sideways drift. And he's got the technical skills to play it, Widersun.
Thank you, players. Back on court.
As I help by the sideways drift, I mean, it plays faster than it normally plays. So if you can control it, it's more difficult for the opponent to defend it.
Ten, 8.
Let's go wide.
Service over. 9-10.
Pushed it long. And back level.
10-all. Play.
And it is Anders Antonsen on a run of 3 straight points, who goes to the mid-game interval with the 1-point advantage.
Ja.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Coaches, return to your chair. (11-10).
So 11-10, the advantage to Anders Antonsen. Did you catch any of the coaching there, Steen?
No, I didn't catch anything. I only heard bits and pieces, and I can't put it together to something
Play.
that's useful. Good shot.
Four straight points for the number 4 seed.
10.
Good retriever.
Steen, I'm thinking back to when this man, Widdowson, won the India Open at the beginning of last year, when he beat Axelsen in the final. And I seem to remember him being able to hit winners.
Yes. There are no winners here.
There's no winners here.
No.
What on earth has happened?
I don't know, but I was thinking the same thing. I think that Antonsen feels that when he's playing at the level that he mostly has been playing on, whether it's 98%, 92% or whatever it is, then Wittgenstein is unable to hurt him. If he drops down a few percentages, then he can. But at the right level, I don't think he feels that Wittgenstein can really score against him. That's the best feeling you can have as a player.
Yeah.
And it becomes really fun being in there. I'm questioning whether his physical abilities is back to that India Open, where he also played much more aggressive.
That's the point, yeah.
And right now, it seems like he's trying to survive. But then I look at the at the tournament draw, and he's won all his matches in straight games. Not against bad opposition. It's Lo Kin Yu in the first round. It was Li Shijia yesterday. Perhaps a little bit hurt, Li Shijia. He was playing a lot of matches as well. Now we speak of playing many tournaments.
Yes, and Li Shijia was in the finals, the first two of these 4 tournaments in a row. He won Thailand, lost the following week in the final of the Malaysia Masters.
And that reminds me that Anton said, yeah, but this has been the tournament that we've targeted. This is the Indonesia Open. That's the important one. And I'm not sure that all players have been able to sort of keep that in mind, because when the tournament's going, you want to play and you want to win.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Widdowson was getting slower and slower in that rally. He was really feeling the pace. And that's 7 of the last 8 points to Antonsen. 8-10 adrift to 15-11 up.
Sometimes things can change, sort of like the lactic acid tolerance. If you suddenly get over the threshold and your leg starts feeling heavier and heavier, then your opponent can sort of overtake the control. That's what Vitisan should hope for at the moment, I think.
Well, that last rally was 52 shots, the longest rally so far.
Service over. 12-15.
He's annoyed at himself there. Antonsen, he knows that he shouldn't play a shot like the last one when he's not in the right balance.
Thank you, players.
Good play.
What a super cross-court net shot from Kunlawu to Widdowson.
13-15. Anders, check the score. Okay. 13-15.
Oh, should have left that serve, shouldn't he? I think this is the first challenge of this match.
Yeah.
Great challenge.
Wow.
Plum on the line.
14-15.
And staying in it.
Play.
Wittisan, that was an important challenge.
Half level.
All. Anders, stay on court.
Good shot.
Very good shot.
16-15.
What was that about? Gestures, Antonsen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it was.
But he's completely lost
17-15.
control over this game here. That's 6 straight points for Wittisan out of virtually nowhere.
Yeah. Following on from a 7 of 8 points
To Antonsen.
to Antonsen. This is extraordinary.
18-15.
3-point advantage and 3 points away from forcing a third and deciding game. 7 straight points.
That was the shot that started it all for him. At 12-15, the beautiful cross
Service
net
over,
shot. This time,
16-18.
not the same kind of success.
Okay, thank you, players. Back on court.
Oh, tight net shot.
Good deception.
Brilliant finish.
But did you notice how big problems it caused Antonsen to have to cover his long backhand? That one brought him out of balance, cost half a step, and that opened up for a beautiful deception from Wittisan. I think that could be part of the solution for the Thai player. Deceptions. Help that a little bit. Good play.
Good follow-up from Antonsen.
That's a tough corner for Vitisan to cover the short forehand. Spent a millisecond too much there before he can push back.
That was a tired-looking shot to me.
18-19.
It's one of the mistakes that you can't really afford to make towards the end of the games when it's close.
All. Is it going to be a match point or a game point? Overdone it. My goodness me.
That is over.
It's a game point opportunity for the world champion, Kunlavut Widersan.
I was just about to say that Antonsen was over his concentration lapse, but maybe not.
It's one game all. From an 11-15 deficit in the second game, Kunlavut Widersan has come back to force a decider. There's the final rally, and all of a sudden we've had some winners, some angled winners from the world champion from Thailand. 21-19 the second game, and we will be treated to a third and deciding game.
Twenty seconds. Thank you, players. Final game. Level. Play.
So the umpire calls for the third and deciding game to get underway. Overdone it. Well, I'm not sure whether to praise Widisan for a wonderful comeback or whether to think that Antonsen just threw away an opportunity when leading 15-11 in that second game, and you described it as a lapse in concentration. I suppose a bit of both, really.
Yeah, we're going to have two separate discussions with each of them.
Yeah.
After the match. But yeah, I think Antonsen fell in concentration level, but it's also due to the sort of I don't know how to say it, badminton heart that Widisan has.
Nice.
Always fighting to stay in there.
Service over, 1-all.
He's not that old, Widisan, but I've seen 3-4 matches where he's looked a little bit down, and then it turned out he wasn't out after all.
Okay, thank you, players. Akomoko. Play.
That's nice.
Service
Lift
over,
a little bit short and
2-1.
therefore got punished. Yeah, he's only on that double service line when he played that smash.
But he's been good from that corner. Antonsen with his straight smash. There it is again, and he's nowhere near it, Widisan. He might as well take his chance with some other shot, because
3-1.
it's an outright winner. Look at that. He's even standing reasonably close to it. Excellent.
Nice.
Four, 1. Service over. 2-4.
A little bit flatter, the lift. This time the problem for Widisan is that he can't really overcover the front court and get high on the shots at the net. Got to respect that Antonsen can play the backcourt with some confidence. Magnificent awareness by Antonsen. Leading it with the racket held high, has options Look at that. That's a beauty.
Thank you. Five, 2.
Yep, that's on the line.
6, 2. Thank you. Seven, 2.
It looks to me as if Wida-san has just sort of taken his foot off the pedal, maybe sort of relief that he won that second game.
Yeah.
Forgetting almost the need for the level of concentration here in the decider. Oh, how did he get that back?
Eight, 2.
Well, I'm very surprised the umpire allowing Antonsen to have a drink, have a towel down, not having the court mocked.
Yeah. I do feel though that it's Wida-san who's trailing a little bit on the physical side. I wonder if he's able to play at the same pace as this rally was played, because that's the minimum requirement as I see it if he wants to reach the final.
Challenge here from Wida-san.
Called out.
Only the second challenge of the match. Well, he challenged the first time and he was absolutely right. But he's not right this time.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 9-2. Play.
That's well worked by Wida-san.
Service over. 3-9. Quick wipe and straight back. Anders. Thank you, players. Back on court. 3-9. Service over. 10-3.
Well, I fear for Widdowson, unless he has a little run of points before the change of ends, that, wow, that was close. That the deficit may be too large.
Yeah. Got a little bit ahead of himself there, Antonsson. That was what happened when he was at 15-12 in the second game.
Show him where.
It was actually 15-11 at one stage.
Yeah, it was 15-11, but at 15-12 there was this long rally, I think, or was the cross net drop? Well, I can't recall it actually. But,
okay, thank you.
But Antonsson made a couple of easy mistakes that he hasn't really made throughout the match. He's kept it to a minimum, except for that run of 3-4 points there, where there were 3-4 mistakes in it.
Gunnlaug, next time ask earlier, okay?
Missed it.
5-10.
I'm surprised how much Wittesson has avoided playing the long forehand corner of Antonsson and the long backhand corner when they change ends. That's astonishing to me. Joachim Persson, he was absolutely right when he said from that corner he's only playing 3 corners. So you can forget about the clear.
Brilliant.
That's a great one.
Six, 10. Anders, pass the shuttle first. Okay.
Yeah, good umpiring. I thought that a moment ago, you know, because Anders Antonsson had, on the previous rally, left the shuttle in his deep backhand corner, gone off to towel down while the court was being mopped, which meant that he had the furthest distance to walk to go and pick up the shuttle to hand it back to his opponent. I don't know why we don't have a regulation that you must pass the shuttle back immediately after the rally has ended.
Play.
We've discussed it numerous times also that it's the court attendant who carries the players' towels, and they
next time if you need to check earlier, okay? Play. 6, 10.
Good shot.
Lovely.
Service over. 11-6.
And a 5-point advantage
Interval. Change ends.
in this third and deciding game for Anders Antonsson.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Men først og fremmest skal blive den hårdeste kamp i nogensinde at spille. Nede på baglinjen, der bliver vi stadig
Coaches, back to your chair. Players back on court. Eleven, 6. Play.
Lucky net court.
12, 6. What's wrong with the shuttle? What's wrong? What's wrong with it? Okay.
Well, the umpire asking what was wrong with the shuttle.
I mean, if both players agree to change it, then just let's get on with it. Change it and let's play.
Yeah, I think the umpire's thought process was probably they're just wanting to change the shuttle to waste a bit of time in between rallies.
7,
Yeah,
12.
and then he helps them waste a little bit more. Great play, fantastic play.
That final backhand kill from Widersan, reverse
8,
slice, backhand
12.
kill.
I couldn't really hear what Joachim Persson was saying to Anders Antonsen during the coaching. There was, again, only bits and pieces. But I noticed the tone, and it was the tone of someone who feels that now I have to be active because it's needed. And that was a little bit surprising. I thought it looked good from Dane's perspective. But they don't feel secure.
Just wide.
Service over. 13.
Sideways drift
8.
coming into play there and affecting Widersan's shot. Left to right drift in this arena as we look down on the court at the moment. That's way in. Oh no, it's out the back.
Gunnlaugur Viðarsson
I was
challenges.
looking at the sideways drift
out.
there. Well, if Widersan is wrong on this, and I think it may have been long, then he's got no challenges left in this deciding game.
Yeah, I have the same feeling that it went long.
Indeed, it was long.
Challenge unsuccessful.
challenges.
No challenges remaining. 14-8. Anders? Both of you please, yeah. If you want to change the shuttle, ask earlier, not at too late, okay? Check it earlier. You can check it earlier, okay? Change. Okay? 14-8. Play.
Well, he can't challenge even if he wanted to because he's got no challenges left.
15-8.
That's right.
that's wild.
(16-8).
I don't believe it. How on earth did he control that cross-court net shot?
9-16.
Take a look at this. There's a net cord there from the Dane. That is perfection from Widersan.
Okay, Anders, please check.
Well, you won't see a better backhand cross-court net shot than that.
Thank you. 9-16. Why are you asking now? But earlier. Okay. Play.
Nice.
Service over. 17-9.
Outside the picture, Antonsen takes a big circle around the Danish coaches, and I would say that 17-9, I don't think it's necessary now. I think he can handle the rest of the match himself. Wide. He hasn't worked out the drift, Widersan. That has been a big enemy for him today.
18-9.
Oh, he just drops his racket and kicks it away, Antonsen. Such is the frustration he feels at himself. Tame error. And that was the bottom of the net.
Service over.
2 points away
19-10.
from a second Indonesia Open final and a fifth final in this particular stadium, Istora Senayan.
Service over. 11-19.
match point opportunities for Anders Antonsen.
Service over. 20.
9 of them
match
to be
point
precise.
11.
Drive serve. Oh, he's got no challenges
Game.
left. Tried to challenge on the final shot, but he had no challenges left. 21-11. Antonsen comes through in the deciding game. A match lasting an hour and 31 minutes.
Match won by Anders Antonsen, 21-15, 19-21, 21-11.
So through to his second Indonesia Open final, 5 years after his first, Anders Antonsen. And he will meet Xiu Qi in tomorrow's final. Their confirmation of the score, 21-15, 19-21, 21-11 in the deciding game. Coming up next, our last semi-final of the day. It's men's doubles, 2 unseeded pairs, Man and T from Malaysia, up against Utama and Isfahani from Indonesia. Well, it's well into the evening here. It's just about 10:20 local time here in Jakarta. One more semi-final to come, and it's the only semi-final with home interest. It is Man and T from Malaysia up against Utama and Isfahani of Indonesia.